Hello, and welcome to L.A Noire. I have to remove my gamer tag thing, that's just for PUBG. He wins a match, and then within oh my, I don't even know. What the hell was that?
187 at 5810 Murata Avenue. Homicide wants you over there. The coroner thinks the broad was whacked using the army morphine. Don't say anything, Roy. Just get over there.
Hey, Cole, let's get moving.
I'll be back. I need to get some drink.
Wake up, Cole. What are we waiting for?
He's tough. Little plaque. Ugh. Oh my gosh.
Cole, we got things to do.
Show Woofer. Oh, the little Durker is outside the door. I have to like go get some water because it's sweaty right now. Alright, what the hell case even is this? The Naked City. What? Oh look, it's a collectible.
What's with that getup of yours anyway? I should start introducing us as Detective Earl, and this is my science teacher, Mr. Phelps.
Your interest in my appearance is starting to get me worrying.
Like it or not, we're a dysfunctional couple now. People judge me with you on my arm same way they would a fat broad with a 5 o'clock shadow.
Exit.
I really hope you're joking,
Wait,
Roy.
what? Oh, right here. Jam this game.
You can drive.
You can drive. I never drive.
Seem distracted.
We recovered the morphine. Some of it might be unaccounted for, so what? That's life. We did our job.
Closing one case opens another.
Do you have any idea what is really going on while we're wasting our time following this stuff?
Are you going to tell me?
No.
The deals being done right now will change the face of L.A. forever, and we're wasting our time on some hump.
Someone's little girl.
Visit the morgue at the end of the month when the John and Jane Does are cremated. Their percentages. The odds for and against lightning striking.
I don't even remember this case. The hell do we even do in it?
Second floor, apartment 6, in the back.
Thanks.
The Naked City. Apartment 6 in the back.
Bukowski, you made homicide.
That I did. Good to see you, Phelps.
You two want a hug? Or can we get on with it?
Relax, Rusty.
26 years old, fashion model. Found in the tub by the cleaning lady, Mrs. Reynoldson. She called it in.
We heard Carruthers thinks...
Carruthers likes to make work for people. Overdose of sleeping pills, falls asleep in the tub, rest in peace, case closed.
Here, here. Mal is 100% that it's murder.
Do you mind if I take a look around?
Sure. Go right ahead.
Let's have a look. Let's see if there's any cheese in the cheese.
Looks like barbiturates. Barbiturates. What
Sleeping
else is
pills.
rattling around in this thing?
No, wait, what? You said there's something else. Oh, sure.
We should speak to a doctor. Prescribing both drugs would make her life a roller coaster. Quality English smoking jacket. I don't know anyone under 45 who would wear one.
Phelps?
Mal, we've had a look around. Rusty thinks it's a waste of time. What's your theory?
Come on, Mal. Tell us why we were dragged down here.
If the victim was alive when she entered the tub, water would have entered her lungs. The water is violently churned in the windpipe as she drowns. The result is that a lot of foam is generated. This foam is found at the mouth and nostrils in almost all cases of real drowning. Notice anything about our Vic?
May I take a look?
Be my guest. Take a closer look at her head and neck.
A very unusual ring.
I could be wrong, but it looks like a black sapphire.
Bruising on the forearms, and these look like bite marks.
Very good.
The neck is bruised pretty badly.
The eyes are a classic sign of morphine, and the bruises tell their own story. I think one man held her down and another held her arm and injected her. They put her in the bath to try to cover it as a drowning.
And spread a trail of barbiturates.
Take a look around outside on your way out and see if you can find the syrettes. It would make my theory.
And morphine would have been very quick, and there wouldn't have been much of a struggle.
Okay, so find two guys who recently bought syrettes and weren't junkies, and you might be onto something.
Miss Julie.
Mal will be pleased.
Well, that's hardly conclusive, given the number of those things we've come across recently.
The autopsy will confirm it one way or another.
Optimistic, Cole.
Back to work, Phelps. I don't like the way this broad bought it. I want to get the guys responsible.
I'm Detective Phelps. I'm here to try and help Julia. Do you mind answering some questions?
Virginia Reynoldson, I'm just so shocked. I feel like there's something I should be doing, someone I should call.
We can make those calls, ma'am. Who needs to be notified?
That's just it. I don't know. Miss Julie doesn't have any family in town. Someone has to set her affairs in order. Mr. Henderson, maybe? Who else is there? I don't know.
If you give the details to the other detectives, ma'am, they can try and get in contact. Was Miss Randall depressed about something? Upset?
No more than normal.
Would she have killed herself for a man?
Miss Julie would never have killed herself. She was a very determined young lady. One of those people who shake the tree for all it's worth.
Did Miss Randall have many friends visit?
I'm not sure. I only come around twice a week.
Men friends, Mrs. Reynoldson. Spill it.
I will not spread gossip about Miss Julia. She was very nice to me.
I don't care if she was the Virgin Mary's sister. Who was she humping? You changed the sheets.
You're disgusting. If you're going to take that tone, I won't answer any more questions.
What was it like working for Miss Randall?
Perfectly fine, officer.
I doubt everything you're saying, bitch.
Mrs. Reynoldsson, it seems like there's something you want to tell me.
She was very high-strung. Lovely one moment and screaming at you the next. She wanted it all, and she wanted it damn quick. Of course, being so beautiful, it seemed like she was going to get it. Not the way it's turned out, though, is it?
Thanks, Mrs. Reynoldsson. You've been very helpful. One of the other detectives will take your statement, and then you can go home.
Yes, I only ever doubt. Do we move on now? Do we move on? Do we move on?
Nothing significant.
It's a rolling pin.
I doubt it.
Stefan, Rusty, we'll take a look around outside and then follow up these leads. Can you get some guys to run down the jacket?
You think Carruthers has called it right?
He rarely gets it wrong.
I don't know. I'm a Galloway. I've met enough girls in my time who can't handle their dope.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Do we know where we're going?
Yeah. Going to doctor.
Bukowski, Galloway, quite the little reunion in there. Almost brought a tear to my eye.
They're good police.
How would you know? You got promoted so fast you barely had time to learn their names. Let me fill you in. Bukowski's a pushover. Galloway's a drunk.
You could learn a thing or two from both of them.
Please. They couldn't work a vice case if their life depended on it.
I don't see why they'd be any better or worse at it than me.
I noticed you said better. Hubris disguised as humility. Kind of your trademark, don't you think?
Why do you always twist everything? Galloway's got nothing to prove. He's been on homicide for years.
And he's welcome to it. You're a terrier, Phelps, and that's what I need. Not some old bulldog who can't get up a flight of stairs without coughing up his lunch.
Do you know the way? Okay, now we have to go to Dr. Rauch. Where's the reception? I guess we have to go up the elevator?
I swear, if we locked up every doctor in this town, Vice would be able to work half days.
.505.
Here, Stoneman, office 505.
Yes, sir, your name?
LAPD.
My name is
We'd like to see
Jeff.
Dr. Stoneman.
Dr. Stoneman is with a patient. Would you like to wait?
No, we wouldn't. Tell him we want to see him now.
There's no need to be rude.
Save it, sister.
Dr. Stoneman, I have some gentlemen from the LAPD here to see you.
Send them in, please. I'll see this patient again after they've left.
Who are you?
Your investigation is much more important than my sciatica. I'm just in pain here. Leave me alone.
Fuck your sciatica, or whatever the hell
This
that
doesn't
even is.
pertain to the case.
You ducker.
No good to me.
Sciatica. I'm pretty sure that's painful diarrhea or something.
Dr. Stoneman, we are investigating the death of one of your patients, Julia Randall.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Do you mind if we ask you some questions about Ms. Randall?
Not if it doesn't compromise doctor-patient privilege, Detective.
How well did you know Miss Randall?
Barely at all. She'd only been a patient 6 months or so.
You didn't like her, did you?
It wasn't a question of like, Detective. She was incredibly beautiful. When you looked in her eyes, you knew how a mouse felt before a snake. Not an ounce of warmth there.
I doubt fucking everybody, so I'm always
You
getting
wrote
questions
Julia
wrong.
Randall a prescription for Benzedrine. How can you account for that?
Miss Randall was in the fashion business. She wanted to control her weight.
I still doubt you.
Benzedrine is addictive, as I'm sure you know, Doctor.
As I warned her, but she was determined. She said she needed it to control her appetite.
Sounds like you knew her pretty well.
I knew the line of work she was involved in.
Do you know where Miss Randall worked?
I have my patient's home address and next of kin. That's as far as it goes.
You said she was a fashion model?
Yes, that's correct.
That'll be all for now, Dr. Stoneman. We'll be in touch.
The one time I say truth, it's fucking doubt. Hit this guy in the head with a sledgehammer. Come on, stop fucking ding-dinging me and let me fucking look at the thing.
See how easy that was.
Seems irrelevant. This isn't what we're looking for.
The old boy's lying.
About what?
I don't know. He looked relieved when you said she was dead. That's a strange reaction to have to the death of a young patient.
I'll be back.
Have you noticed how Crokers only pull out the physician-patient privilege card when they got something to hide?
There are certain things people have a right to keep private.
Until it gets in the way of police work. And it's only private when it suits them. A couple of drinks and every doctor I've met will spill your darkest secrets in a heartbeat.
What are we waiting for?
Well, hello. What can I help you with today?
It's about time some of those
Fuck off.
LAPD, ma'am.
I hope I haven't done anything wrong.
No, ma'am. We're making some inquiries about
You're
Julia
dead.
Randall.
You're
Does
fucking
she
dead,
work here?
bitch.
No, I had to let her go. Is she in some sort of trouble?
She was found dead this morning. How long had Julia worked as a model?
Well, she worked in New York before coming here. She was a very beautiful girl.
You didn't answer the fucking question, cunt.
We need information on anyone she might have been seeing. Maybe someone she met here.
I'm sorry, I don't know of anyone. If she was seeing someone, he must have had money. Julia would never be interested in any man who didn't have real money.
Did she have any close friends here?
Actually, yes. Heather Swanson. Would you like to speak with her?
I'd like that very much. Please don't inform her about Miss Randall's death.
Very well, officer. Heather, these gentlemen are from the LAPD.
I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. I understand that you worked with Julia Randall, Miss Swanson?
Yes. Julia helped me get my job here. She's not in any kind of trouble, is she?
She's a hellraiser, isn't she? Lives a fast life.
Oh, no. Maybe Mrs. Stanley would call her that, but I wouldn't. She's full of life, a wonderful company.
That's a lovely engagement ring.
Do you like it? Henry gave it to
I'm
me.
very interested in engagement rings. Do you mind if I take a closer look?
A close look at your fucking head.
That's some pearl, Miss Swanson. Would have cost Henry a fortune. He must really love you.
20 cents back in the 1940s. Everything was really fucking cheap. Then again, people made fuck all money back then either. Inflation, apparently.
How did you meet Julia?
I was introduced through my fiancé, Henry Arnett.
Who? The fuck is that?
Henry is your beau. Tell us about it.
Yes, he is. Henry has a fashion business. He and Julia have been friends for years.
Are Miss Randall and Mr. Henderson engaged?
Who's he?
Who's he?
Look, lady, you need to give me something. Do you know anybody who would have cause to harm Julia?
No. Really, Mr. Phelps. Julia's my friend.
I'm just suspicious
I don't
about
know why
everybody.
anyone would want to hurt her.
Fucking, I doubt everything
She's okay, isn't she?
everyone ever says on this game.
That's all for now, Miss Swanson.
And
Could you
most
ask
of the
your
time I'm
fiancé
wrong.
to visit Hollywood Police
Oh, well.
Station?
That's
It
for
would be
them
very
being a
helpful
fucking
to our
cunt.
inquiry.
Now, wait a moment. I don't think I'll pass on that message until you tell me why you're asking all these questions.
Julia Randall was found dead this morning.
What? Oh, no. Oh, I can't believe it. She was so full of life.
Full of shit. Fuck, bitch. Cook some fucking eggs.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Any messages?
Yes, Detective. The coroner's been asking to speak to you. I can connect the call if you like.
Please, thank you. Al?
Cole, can you get over here? I just finished the autopsy.
Sure thing, Mal. We'll be right over.
Okay, let's go.
You're behind the wheel.
Where are we going?
Nice move not telling old Sweet Lips in there about her friend taking the big jump till we were half out the door. Very slick.
I figured we'd get more out of her that way.
You're learning, Phelps. We'll make a vice cop out of you yet.
Rich, fucking rich. Ouch. We'll make a vice cop out of you, yeah. Nah, you actually won't. There's no way in hell I'm gonna be a vice cop. Now, where the hell am I supposed to be going? Oh, in here.
Seems like a decent guy.
Cole, Roy, I have some information for you.
You're the only person enjoying this, Mal. Get on with it.
The bruising confirms 2 sets of hands, so we have 2 killers. Death was caused by heart failure due to an overdose of morphine.
Have you dragged us down here to gloat? We already heard your theory.
We agree that she was murdered.
Yes, of course.
I have something else to show you.
All right, Mal, what gives?
The dead guy's name is Jimmy LeBlanc, career burglar. He came in this morning. Someone stove his head in with a lump of 2x4.
So what? Good riddance.
I found 2 syrettes in his jacket pocket.
Wow.
Hang on a minute, Roy. We're listening, Mal.
No sign of morphine use and no metabolized morphine in his blood. Scratch marks on his face.
Which could be from getting his head remodeled.
Time of death, Mal.
Maybe an hour or 2 after the Randall girl.
So you're saying Laughing Boy here could be one of our killers? That's a hell of a long shot.
Thanks, Mal. We'll check it out.
I found something else.
We'll check it out. There's a crowbar up the guy's asshole.
Sorry, I don't play.
I don't know if it's significant. His wallet was empty. The only other things he was carrying were the harmonica and the morphine. Carruthers. Yeah, he's here. I'll send him over. They have a guy called Henry Arnett in interview 2 for you next door. Let me know how you get on.
Sure, Mal. And thanks for the lead.
Sure, Mal. Thanks for the lead.
Drunk, I'll bet. Or dope that.
No, wait, that's interview review 1. Where the fuck is interview review?
Arnett is in interview 2, Phelps. Go help him get whatever it is off his
Mr. Arnett, I'm Detective Phelps. This
Oh,
is
that's
Detective
the one.
Earl. Thanks for coming in.
Call me Henry. It's the least I could do. Terrible news about Julie.
How well did you know Julia Randall?
Vaguely. I'm in the clothing business, and Julia occasionally modeled for me.
Come clean with us, Arnett. Was Miss Randall your mistress? Is that how she could afford such a lavish lifestyle?
That's a ridiculous allegation.
Why the
How could
fuck
you
did I
possibly
just press
prove
Y
that I
for?
paid for Julia's things?
I'm supposed to be a doubter.
It's nothing personal. I'm just doing my job. You understand that?
He's asking whether you banged her in a chuck-on-the-shoulder fraternity kind of way.
I'm engaged to be married. It wouldn't be polite.
Answer the question.
This will remain private? Heather won't have to know? Yes. We had relations.
Ooh, yeah.
Miss Randall's landlady said she was seeing an older man.
Could have been. I wasn't privy to all the details of Julia's private life.
I doubt still.
Spill it, Henry. You know nothing about a man named Henderson?
Yes, you're right. Henderson, yeah. Very distinguished.
How about a first name, wise guy? An address, maybe?
I'm sorry, I don't. I think he lives somewhere out of town. Somewhere back east.
Fuck you.
Ever heard of a Jimmy LeBlanc?
No. Should I have? Is he an entertainer or something?
I doubt everything. Doubt.
So you wouldn't have any reason to believe that LeBlanc would be involved in Julie Randall's murder?
If this guy is a criminal, he might have been involved. But like I said, I've never heard of this LeBlanc character.
Heather told us that you were in fashion.
That's right.
I'm telling you, it'll never stick and you'll get roasted.
Some kind of traveling salesman?
Once I got out of the Corps, I used my...
You were in the Marines?
Sure. I'm proud of it. Fighting 6th.
You were in the 6th Marines?
Yes. I was a captain.
Which company?
Various companies. We had a lot of casualties.
Which engagements?
Okinawa. A couple of other places.
That will be all for now, Henry.
Oh, God.
You've been very helpful.
That son of a bitch was never in the Marines. Why'd you let him off the hook?
Because we're giving him a couple of minutes
Thanks for the
before we
follow.
start tailing him. Arnett is an amateur. We need to find out.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Can you pass this on to Bukowski? Have him check the place out and go through his records.
Sure, I'll pass it on.
Thanks. Can you also have R&I run the records on a Jimmy LeBlanc and find out who was his last arresting officer? Have them get in touch via KGPL when they have some information.
Damn it.
He's in that car at the lights.
This is a tile. Okay, then.
He was squirming like a worm in there. Don't you love it when they pull the war hero excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive.
Come on, drive. I don't want to get suspicious. Little ducker. Fuck you.
Damn, I'd have expected a cad like Arnett to be a better liar.
Guy just T-boned my car. He's stopping. No, wait, he's pulling over. To this side of the road.
Where are you taking us, Henry?
Son of a bitch. Oh my god. Fucking cat.
never step
Damn,
foot
it's
in
sweaty
Okinawa.
as fuck right now. I need so much water.
Too close, Phelps. Way too close. Spooked him. Back into traffic, Phelps, now.
Damn you. Gone fucked it up now.
He needs money and fast. Get in there and find out what he pawned. I'll stick with him, see how he intends to spend the money. Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Wait, I'm supposed to follow him. Oh, shit.
Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Stop looking back, you fucking bastard. I see you.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Hey, look behind. No. Oh, fuck you. Damn it. He looked back and then he looked across the fucking road. Time to get angry. Smash, smash. Pawn shop.
He needs money and fast.
These trail missions are a son of a bitch.
Get in there and
Especially if
find out
there's
what
an
he pawned.
achievement attached to it.
I'll stick with him.
Like,
see how he
yes, you
intends to
can't
spend the
go
money.
incognito.
Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Must not
Hoof
go
it, Phelps.
incognito.
I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Across the fucking road. You didn't see me, you fuck!
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Stop being a suspicious ass bitch. Oh, fuck.
That's right,
Damn.
Mexico City. One-way ticket, please. Next available seat.
That would be 1 day from now. Is that okay?
It's going to have to be.
LAPD, the man who just came in here, he bought a ticket?
Yes, sir. To Mexico City, tomorrow night.
If you hear from him again, don't mention this conversation.
What have you got?
He bought a ticket from Mexico City. Tomorrow night.
That's good. But this is better.
Oh my God. It's Fabergé.
Should have seen the look on the pawnbroker's face when I told him to hand it over. The guy who owned the joint thought it was worth at least 10 large for a cigarette case. Arnett only got 600 clams.
You know the way. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Where the fuck are we headed? Oh, we have to use a phone. Move.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Messages for me, please.
Yes, Detective. Detectives Bukowski and Galloway request you return to the Hollywood station. They have information in the Julia Randall case.
Any luck with the arrest record check on Jimmy LeBlanc?
Yes, Detective. Jimmy LeBlanc's last arresting officer was Patrolman Fred Wallace. He's posted the Hollywood 9th Beat Sunset Boulevard between Gordon and Wilcox.
Thank you. You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
All right. Where to?
A one-way ticket to Mexico. Old Henry's looking as guilty as a dog next to a pile of dog shit.
What's his motive?
I can think of a few, but I'd put my money south of the belt. One guy plus 2 dames always equals problems.
Move over. What? Oh.
Come on, let's give him a hand.
Right behind you, Wallace. Detective Phelps.
Wallace, go left. I'm going right after this little prick in the alley.
I'm going after the guy in the alley as well.
Stay down.
I got you now, motherfucker! I'm wide open here.
Find the cover.
Find cover! Cover me!
How long do you think you can hold out?
Oh, you're there.
Cover me!
Thanks. Outstanding warrant, armed robbery. Knocked over a drugstore back there, and it looks like he brought his whole posse with him. Bad luck for them.
They're all yours now. We need some information.
Ever heard of a burglar goes by the name of Jimmy LeBlanc?
Sure. We nabbed Jimmy on a burglary beef a couple of years
Right.
back. They cut through a music shop and into a jewelry store. He got
Do you
4
know the
years.
way?
I miss his partner, though.
His partner?
Big guy. I had him cornered, and he picked up this huge display case and threw it out a plate glass window. Then he vaulted out of there like something out of Barnum and Bailey.
Got away.
I would have had him, except for LeBlanc yelling, "Run for it, Willie!"
And you think he was an acrobat of some sort?
Or like a strongman, a wrestler, or a boxer, that kind of thing.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
You haven't done too badly yourself.
You can drive.
Where are we going?
You're suggesting LeBlanc is still working with Willie?
A strong man held down Randall while someone administered the morphine. Someone with muscle opened up LeBlanc's skull. Could be.
We caught up with Mal. He's given us the dope on LeBlanc.
He worked burglaries with a big guy. Goes by the name of Willie. He might be our killer. Can you work boxing gyms, the Y, promoters, that kind of stuff?
Since when have you started giving orders, Phelps? And where's the burglary angle? There was no sign of a...
That's where our net comes in. Next stop, we speak to Lacey about a list of recent burglaries.
The guy's a bum. His office is a front, and he's behind on the rent and his phone bill.
And he's skipping town tomorrow.
Let's get him in and beat it out of it.
Do you want to bring in the killer, Rusty?
You could be too smart for your own good, Phelps. We've been talking about that, haven't we, Roy? Stefan?
Finbar?
Sir, I need the contraband list. Items stolen over the last year.
Hang on, I'll dig out a copy for you.
I'll dig out a copy for you.
Here you go.
Thanks.
Is the cigarette case on there?
It's here. Arnett must be out of his mind trying to move this while under a murder cloud.
What now?
Get to it, Phelps. Run your own errands. I'm busy.
Seems Julia wasn't the first bored society girl to hide her bennies in that pillbox. Even the engagement ring was purloined. Arnett is a cad.
Bye! What the fuck?
Julia Randall's ring. It's here.
What am I looking for?
You're behind the wheel.
Do we know
Oh,
where
the
we're going?
ever strong aroma. Who are you looking for? Yeah, I'm looking for the
So you and
location.
Rusty have been having discussions.
Whenever it has one of
You would
those
like to tell
books, I
me,
just keep on
Phelps,
until I
don't
get
be
the
so
right one.
touchy. Rusty had his best ever clearance rate working with you. Even if the cases he worked on can't be discussed. We were just comparing notes. You're a Booneroo case man, Phelps. One of the best I've ever seen.
On KTI.
Thanks.
Do you know the way?
You gotta learn to take a compliment, Phelps. Nice house.
Everstrom Rivers the dancer.
LAPD, ma'am. Is Mrs.
Oh, he's
Eastrom in?
Dicker.
She is. Would you follow me, sir?
Oh, That's pretty suspicious having a black person as a maid.
How may I help you?
You appear
Even
to have
in the
recovered some stolen
1940s.
goods that belong to you, ma'am.
Yes, of course. That terrible burglary. Would you like something to drink?
No, thank you, ma'am. We have some questions, if you don't mind.
Oh, yeah.
Why would I mind, young man, if you are returning 43 pieces of my property?
Okay, before we get down to that,
So
I'll have a
hot,
scotch.
son.
Thanks, straight up.
Maria, can you get the detective a drink, please?
She's 61. What the fuck? I'm gonna doubt everything you
describe
say
to
and
us what
most
was
likely
stolen?
get the questions wrong.
It would be easier to describe what wasn't stolen, detective. A priceless tiara that has been in the family for 50 years. A
Bull
Fabergé
fucking
cigarette
shit,
case
bitch.
that was worth $25,000.
I'm gonna have to use some intuition because you're a horseshit. Accused.
Why are you lying about the value of your jewelry, Mrs. Eastrom?
Who do you think you are? Making heinous accusations in my own home.
Why? Which one is it? Which one is it? Tell me! I'm gonna have to use a cheat and check it out on freaking the Naked City. What is it? What is it? Wikipedia! Okay, what is it? Where the hell is Mr. Stoneman? No. Fabergé cigarette case.
Maria, I think we'd best get this officer a drink to get him moving. He looks rather gormless.
The fuck, you cunt?
We recovered the cigarette case from a pawnbroker. No one knows the real value of an item better than those guys.
I inflated its value for the insurance claim. There. Are you satisfied? My daughter's boyfriend was quite taken with the case. I think he was even more disappointed than I was when it was stolen.
Hobson gave us titty.
What can you tell us about the burglary?
A terrible night. At least a year ago. But let's not go into that. Let's talk about what you've recovered.
Shut your fucking lying cunt mouth up. Gonna have to go. Tell me. Apparently she's telling the truth.
Were you in the house when the burglary took place?
Good heavens, no. I was at a social function held by a
Damn
Dr.
Wikipedia
Harold
has got
Stoneman
all
and
the
his
fucking
lovely
answers to
wife.
this shit.
I returned home and all of my things were missing.
That's about it for now, Mrs. Eastrom. The department will get in touch and let you know how you can recover your valuables.
You've only mentioned a few of the items that have been stolen, Detective. What else has been recovered?
You see, Phelps? That's why you get the drinks in early.
Hello, Mother. Hello, detectives. What is going on?
We'd like to ask exactly the same question.
You have met my daughter?
This morning at work. Oh, mother and father divorced. I took my father's name.
The detectives recovered some of the things that were stolen, darling.
Well, what did you find?
A sapphire ring. on the corpse of Julia Randall.
What are you talking about?
Your engagement ring, Miss Swanson. Would you be surprised to know that it was part of the proceeds of a burglary?
That's an outrageous allegation.
Yes, it is. I suggest we go straight
The
to Henry
old
Arnett's
cunt
place
did
and
it.
sort
It
this
was the
mess out.
fucking old cunt. You going to jail, motherfucker. Oh!
Son of a bitch!
Potato driving. Where the hell are we supposed to be going? You see in the back of that car.
We're missing something here. Arnett is obviously arranging the burglaries.
That's my fiance you're making scurrilous accusations about.
And Randall was obviously his partner.
But
neither of them are the type to creep
The fuckers
apart.
are driving on the wrong side of the road.
You're being ridiculous. Both of you. There's a very good explanation for all of this.
What is socking it, sister? You're being played for a patsy and you're not even smart enough to see it.
Is there a location I'm supposed to be going to? I don't see no location on the map. No, apparently I'm supposed to be going to Arnett's place. Yet it didn't even mark it on the map. Oh! Oh! Fucking rich! Yeah, that chicken, you like can watch the friggin' replay of that. I'm pretty sure it'll be back by now. Like that the friggin' PUBG replay where it just shows me hiding in a corner for like 15 minutes. Pull over! LAPD! Where the hell is this guy's house? Bloody map. Oh, he's not that far away. No, wait, where the hell actually am I? Ain't nobody here but us stickers. I don't even... Wait, what? It doesn't even show my location on the map. Piece of shard. It's like, yes, it's like Hollywood land. It's only a Hollywood sign now. They took the land part off the sign. Oh, look, it's Sunset Boulevard. Richard M. Nixon. I wonder if that ended well. Oh! Missed the turn. My... Yeah, no. It says here
Come on,
that they
sister.
took the land part
Let's
off
find
the
out who your
sign.
fiance
and...
really is.
What the fuck? They took the land part off the sign in 1949. The hell was with that out of focus on my webcam just then? What the fuck was that shit? Hey, watch your motherfucker. I'll knock you over if I run into you. My freaking webcam went out of focus. It's like, ooh, and then blurry as hell.
Welcome, sir. I'm sorry, are you a resident?
I'm sorry. Can you
LAPD
shut the
detectives.
fuck
We're
up?
here to speak to Henry Arnett.
Oh, Mr. Arnett? Apartment 30. You can take the lift.
Thank you.
I'm gonna shoot this guy. Because I'm the police, bitch.
Well, isn't this
I
just
think
nice
this
and
is one where we can... this is the one with that sign and you can shoot all the letters off the side of the building or some shit. I'm not entirely sure.
Stop!
Don't
LAPD!
kill him, Cole. This guy's our case.
Go on,
Put your hands in the air!
Wait. What the fuck am I doing? This guy's going down and I'm going up.
Give it up! LAPD!
Fucking Durko. Probably gonna fail because he's gonna get away now. Ow! You fucking motherfucker! Need to calm down. Need to calm the fuck down for a second. And we'll catch this cunt. Because next time I won't go up the ladder, I'll go down it like he was.
Stop! LAPD!
Don't kill him, Cole. This guy's our case.
Go on,
Put your hands in the air! Give it up! LAPD!
Son of a bitch. Your friggin' balancing act is horseshit. No! Are you seriously gonna fall like 2 centimeters away from the fucking gap? Piece of shit. What the fuck?
Looks like he got you good, Phelps.
Yeah, he really packs a wallop. How did I get back here?
Under your own steam, miraculously. You came in through the window, said hello, and then keeled over.
How was Arnett?
He's coming around, too. He's all hopped up. Good time to get some answers.
You missing something, Henry?
Are you missing something? What desk are you working at the moment? It says vice case. I've only got one more to go. Pretty sure arson squad is the demotion. Because I was too busy fucking Nazis or something. Do you have a favorite? Probably Homicide, because you get to see some titties in that.
We know all about the jewelry ring. You and Randall and LeBlanc are really doing the legwork.
I'm in the fashion business.
Wait, you're in the you've already told me this. I'm in the fashion business. My name is Jeff.
Your office is empty and you're behind on the rent.
Times are tough.
Yeah, I got that wrong. I doubt.
Why did Reed and LeBlanc kill Julia Randall?
I wanted to stop, to get out of that life. I was going to marry Heather if she'd have me. Julia told the others that they were out, that she was going to create a new gang.
Oh! What was this question? Motive for Randall. Ah!
You're lying, Arnett. I think you ordered them to kill her. It was made to look like suicide, and when the coroner saw through that, you knew it was time to run.
I told you I was involved in the burglaries. I had nothing to do with Julia's death. Why would I need to run?
Because you get a train ticket!
Have you told Miss Swanson that you're leaving for Mexico City tomorrow night? That it's a one-way ticket?
Henry? Tell me it isn't true.
Arson's pretty good, because you get
no
to
choice.
fucking light people on fire and shit
I
in
wanted
that
to
one.
marry Heather.
Like, near the end of the game,
I
you
told
get to use a
Julia I wanted
flamethrower.
out, and she laughed in my face. I had to pay Willie and Jimmy a fortune to do her, and now I'm completely broke.
What you are, Buster, is under arrest.
Who is Henderson, and what is his involvement?
Tell them what you know, Henry. I'll stand by you if you only
This is another lie.
There is no Henderson.
This is another lie.
Tell me about your first burglary, and don't lie.
I can't remember. I don't keep a list of these things.
Oh, fuck yes, you do, bitch.
Your first burglary was a Dr. Harold Stoneman. You want to explain how he is involved, or shall I?
Henderson is Stoneman. He was crazy about Julia. She could get him to do whatever she wished. He threw the parties, and we arranged the burglaries. Julia never let him touch her. She just kept him hanging on the promise. Drove the good doctor almost insane.
Henry Arnett, you are under arrest for burglary and for the murder of Julia Randall.
Henderson is Stoneman, all right? I'm not the guy you want. Go talk to the good doctor.
Oh, we will, knucklehead. Meanwhile, we're fitting you for convict stripes.
Another 5 hidden vehicles. Level 15 rape. Now we have to go kill the doctor guy. Look, your fucking dad, come with me, you motherfucker.
Can you drive to this one?
Fine, where are we headed?
Good. We're gonna have to kill the shit out of this fucking doctor guy. Like, literally go in there and kill the shit
He
out of
only
him.
robbed her mother and killed her best friend. Cut the guy some slack.
So how does the doctor fit in?
That's what we're about to find out. Maybe we should ask him to give you a quick once-over. That meathead gave you one hell of a pasting.
I've had worse.
You should have seen yourself staggering back in there like a drunken sailor.
Next time you can take the runner, Roy.
I didn't box in the Marines, though, did I?
I should have never told you that.
Fuck, I missed a few achievements. Apparently I was supposed to tail that Henry Arnett guy and not get caught. I could always replay this fucking chapter if I wanted. Okay, time to kick the shit out of this doctor guy. Guns out. We're going in there with machine guns. This guy's obviously armed.
Surprise, motherfucker!
I need to get my bazooka out of the back of my car. Blow the shit out of his door with a frag grenade.
Time for the doctor to give us something to make this all better.
Hey, looking at this, apparently there's 5 achievements in this freaking level alone. I think I got one of them. That was find all the drugs inside the person's house.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Hang on a moment, sister. Tell him it's Henry Arnett. And tell him it's urgent.
I can't do that.
Tell him, or I'll charge you with obstruction of justice.
Ooh.
Doctor, I'm afraid Mr. Arnett is here to see you, and he says it's urgent.
Send him in.
Okay,
I told you never to come.
Tell us the truth, Doctor.
I'm so glad you came.
I'm so glad you
Prison
came.
will be better than insanity, and I'm already half insane with grief. Do you know that I loved her? I ruined my life for her, and yet...
Oh my god, this
I
guy's
still love
bald.
her.
Will
And he
you
somehow
testify
looks
in
like
court
Vladimir
that
Putin.
Arnett and Randall did these robberies?
They organized the robberies. Julie would get the names of the guests attending my wife's parties.
Does he not
No
do
matter
it?
how much money I showered upon her, it was never enough. She...
Do you know the way?
For me.
Doctor, I'm afraid you're under arrest.
Do you know the
The practice. You'll call Dr. Gerard.
Wait, some realist just used surprise
no,
motherfucker.
No, please don't cry. I want to see no one. Not my wife or my children, nor my friends. And I don't want a lawyer. Just lock me up and throw away the key. What have I done?
Whoa!
Didn't see that coming.
Watch out, watch out, watch out! He just got spear tackled out the window.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
I need an ambulance and the coroner immediately to the offices of Dr. Harold Stoneman, 1646 Ivor Street, Hollywood.
En route, Detective. You have a message. Detective Bukowski says the suspect is named Wilson Willie the Wolf Reed, former wrestler. Last known address is an apartment building at the corner of Hollywood and Vine. Detective Bukowski says to meet them there.
On our way.
8 million stories.
We have an address for the runner.
Let's try and wrap this up then.
A good-looking corpse. Yeah, that was the one that I unlocked. The hell's the other one? Give my regards. Oh, shoot every letter down from the broad. Oh, that's the one. Yep, I can still get an achievement, another achievement by shooting the letters on the Broadway sign. The fuck are you? Stand up. Okay, now we have to go find Willie the Rich. I'll get 2 more achievements for this. I missed one of them when I fucked up the tail on that guy.
That
Yes,
old
I was
boy
supposed
really
to follow
fell for
him
that
and not
broad.
get caught, but I got caught when I was
incredibly
following him in the car. He got
Would you
suspicious.
throw it all away for a woman?
Life has a way of making you pay for your pride.
You're quite the romantic, Phelps. Stick with the percentages. Broken hearts are for chumps.
You're talking from experience.
I certainly am. Oh, I like women as much as the next
I wonder
guy,
if he's dead.
as long as they're in their place and doing what they're told.
Thank God I didn't park there.
No, he actually fell pretty far.
You can drive.
Where are we going?
I have to shoot the letters off a sign when the guy's climbing up the ladder. I don't know. There, that's the sign there. I have to shoot the letters off it.
He's around here somewhere. A big guy. Neighbors say he always wears basketball shoes and a cream jacket. And get this. The kids around here say he plays the harmonica.
Find the game well and have the commander set up a dragnet. We want the area closed off. We'll take this side of the street.
A harmonica playing wrestler. That's a weird one. Think he knits as well?
Just keep your eyes open and your mouth shut. We don't want him to bolt on us.
Wait, what are we supposed to be doing? You're faking me.
Wait.
Bitch.
Bull. You hear that?
I don't hear shit.
He wouldn't be that way.
Well, then where the hell is he? Wait, what the hell is this guy standing here for? Oh, that's the pot.
I'll say hello to the skipper for you. For now, follow up on the narco angle.
Oh, it's that guy. Hello? It's not giving me a freaking place to go to. Oh, sure.
Wilson Reed, LAPD, give yourself up.
Motherfucker! This is the part where I have to shoot the letters on the side of the building. Come on, let me through. Son of a bitch. Oh, there's more.
Hold it. He's got to be around here somewhere. No place to go unless he grew wings.
Shoot the letters.
There he is. Place the son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch really picked a spot for it up here, didn't he? Julia
There we
Randall's
go.
folks
20
are
game
flying in
score.
from New York tomorrow to claim the body. I saw her on the slab. So perfect. Looked like she was made of porcelain. She really made an impression on me.
Julia had that impact on a lot of men.
Christ, it's cold. You guys did good work here today. Roy, I think you should buy your brother officers a drink.
Do you now? That's very generous of you, Lieutenant.
Another achievement. Ooh, yeah. How many is that now? 535 out of 1,500. That's bullshit. That guy's got potato aim.
The whole company is gone, Hank. The major is dead. We're being overrun. We have to get off of this hill.
That's one of our 50 cows still firing, Cole. The 22nd are still fighting.
It's over, Cole. Looks like you're one of the lucky ones.
Say goodbye to your friend Hank, Jack.
He was your friend too, Cole. Is this how you're going to leave him? Are you wounded?
Not a scratch, Kelso.
Well, get up and get out of that fucking hole. Find a stretcher while you're at it so we can get him out of here.
Who's the senior officer here?
I guess
Yeah,
that's you, Cole.
Slater!
You were up here all night?
Yes, sir.
And your command?
Gone, sir.
Sorry to hear that, son. But God damn it, we have beaten these bastards back. It's the beginning of the end, and it was one here.
Oh,
You're a
yeah.
goddamn hero, son. What's
I'll
your
be
name?
back. Gonna go get some more water.
Lieutenant Phelps. Yes, sir.
I'm recommending you for the Silver Star and promoting you to first lieutenant.
Earl Phelps. A shooting at the 111 Club. 6232 Hollywood Boulevard.
Sounds like a homicide beef.
Two of the dead guys caught in the crossfire were carrying Army surplus morphine. Get over there before homicide tramples all over the place.
We already cleared that up.
Judge in Pasadena took the big sleep yesterday. He had a personal stash of 20 cigarettes. Appears we didn't get all of it.
So you're the first in this family
Need a
born
drink.
without a tail.
I got the jitters again.
Beautiful day. Hope we have no trouble.
Do you know the way?
Wake up, Cole.
Okay, let's wake up.
Mouthpiece store strips off me at the grand jury. Case got thrown out.
Well, what is this case called?
God damn it. We
The
can't seem to put
Manifest.
this morphine to sleep.
It is almost
A
11
dead judge.
p.m.
It's not good.
You can see it on my Xbox dashboard.
Everyone has their vices.
I'll probably go
Even
for
you,
another
Phelps.
hour before I get off. I have to follow these exit signs. This police station is nothing but a maze. Hey, you fucking roach. Is it almost 6 a.m. for you? Or some bullshit like that.
Newspaper.
5 a.m. in a few minutes.
saw his picture in the paper.
I'm sorry, sir. Police officer, I need your car.
That's pretty good. 3 fucking yokel cars literally drive past with the exact same bullshit in the back of them.
Parker and Green are going toe-to-toe for the top job. There's a change in the wind.
About time.
How many
This
more?
wind will be like a tornado, Phelps. Parker's got a puritanical streak. You never know we'll get swept up in a thing like that.
Apparently the Naked City is a bonus episode on the original Xbox 360 game.
Homicide guys are already inside.
Apparently that was DLC, but since this is the definitive
Mikowski.
edition on Xbox One, then I guess it's an actual
Back again.
case that automatically plays.
We're here about the morphine.
Over by the bandstand.
The one
See
I
what's
just
left of
did
the owner,
before
Eddie McGoldrick,
was DLC
26,
on
former
the
Marine.
original one on Xbox
I know Eddie
360.
McGoldrick. He was a non-com in my old unit.
I'm sorry to hear that, Cole. Waitress said he recently came into some money and bought the club.
Who are the other Vics?
2 musicians, Biddleston and Bowe. And get this, they used to be in a 4-piece, but the trombone player and the drummer OD'd.
Don't tell me. Lamont and Tyree? We've met the rest of the band.
Now they're a no-piece.
Do you mind if we take a look around?
Be my guest. You might want a word with the hostess, too.
Oh
I'll
my
keep her
God.
company until you're ready.
That. Oh, it's supposed to, like, friggin' there was an achievement for literally driving that fucking woman around without even damaging the car. I think I hit something. Oh, that fucking guy was just too far away. It's like literally having to drive that guy's car with that woman in the back of your car the entire way. It's like literally driving across every fucking car you try to go through
Bad luck,
some
Eddie.
lights and some dooker will hit you.
Okinawa couldn't kill you, but knowing the wrong people in this city.
Oh, look, it's this guy. The guy you keep on seeing in the frickin' newspaper articles. What the fuck's this one called again? Manifest or some bullshit. Manifest. Destiny. I don't give a fuck. I need my spoilers. Yeah, this is the last Vice case before arson. Apparently I get demoted after this.
They didn't even try to crack the safe.
When you're ready to have a civil conversation, we can try again.
Must have pumped a dozen rounds into him. Certainly sends a message.
If we...
Just when I think I've seen it all.
None of this stuff even means anything.
Well maintained, Custom case. Someone cared for this instrument.
Another day, another dollar.
What's that click?
Whoa!
Neat trick. The case must have cost more than the trumpet. We should follow up on the musician angle.
So it's 11 p.m. here and it's 5 a.m. for you.
He kept his stash close at hand.
Just when I think I've seen it all.
We have a new source, or is this coming from what's left in circulation?
You catch all the good ones first.
Check his hand. No, fuck you. I said hand.
Dozen packs to a carton. 100 cartons or more. Looks like a couple of months' supply.
Tommy gun. No, that's a shotgun.
These look brand new. Never fired.
No way.
Haven't been degreased yet. We could check on the serial numbers.
An M1918.
This guy hunting for bear?
A5.
Look at these things.
They're BARs. You get the odd guy who sneaks one of them home from the war. How did he get 3 of them?
It's
Army surplus morphine,
it's a
Army
machine gun.
surplus weapons, Army surplus valors. Sound familiar?
We should get back to the station and check the details of what exactly was lifted from that ship.
Do you know the way? Doubt truth.
Never the same, are
Ma'am, I'm Detective Phelps, Administrative Vice Squad.
Welcome to the 111 Club, Detective. Feels like I've had half the LAPD in here today already.
It's a doubt.
Any idea who did the shooting?
No idea. It was my day off. If I had been here, honey, I'd be full of holes just like the others.
You want to level with me, miss, before we start taking an interest in you.
This place has been on the slide for years.
Do you know the way?
Eddie turns up, buys the club, then we start getting visits from tough guys. Next thing you know, we have the St. Valentine's Day massacre. Are you getting the picture?
And now
Tell
this
us
one is
about
the
Eddie.
truth.
Eddie didn't know a thing about running a nightclub. He came into some money and waltzed in and bought the place. The previous owner thought all his Christmases had come at once.
Where do you think he got the money?
My guess was that he was selling the sort of quality product that you don't need to advertise.
Thank you for your help, man.
Eddie was in over his head, but he was a decent boss.
You know the way. You can drive.
All right, where to?
Let's go to the blue room. Yeah. Ooh. Oh!
Take a break, boys.
Take a
We would
break.
like them to stay.
Before I break you.
We're making inquiries into the recent deaths
you.
of 4 musicians.
Since when have the police cared about dead black men?
Good point. We don't. What we care about is 2 tons of Army surplus morphine showing up on the street.
We don't.
If you care about working in this town, you better give me something on Biddleston and Bow, or their knucklehead buddies Tyree and Lamont.
And this is your idea of making inquiries, Untersturmführer?
Roy, how about you get a drink while I see this?
Interview this German slut.
Will you sit down?
Why antagonize him, Elsa? You know what he's capable of.
Ask your questions, head officer. We have work to do.
Hör mir dir Foch.
People are dying of overdoses. If you know anything about it, you need to tell me.
I can't help you.
A lot of cats are into the thing. There's nothing
What?
special about your boys.
I do not believe you. You are very doubtful.
You can do this the easy way with me, or I can call my partner back over. I can assure you he's a lot less sensitive.
You think your threats frighten me?
Black man don't supply nothing. You think there's a black man in this town holding on to 2 tons of morphine? He'd be dead in a minute. White man supplies, black man buys.
What? Who the fuck asked you?
My partner mentioned a couple of names. You recognize them?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Another doubt. This German bitch is
The only way you're going to get rid of me is to give me an answer.
I knew Cornell. We worked
the
together a few
fuck?
years ago. He loved the music, but the music didn't love him.
What does that mean?
It means that he just wasn't that good.
What the
He was a sad, lonely cat.
Boys,
What the-
take 5 minutes, please. I need to have a
Boy.
private word with you, officer.
Boy.
Why do you ask people to risk talking about a subject that could have them jailed?
Drugs are against the law, Elsa.
And you're so full of courage, you have never felt ashamed.
You did
is
not
getting us
even have a
nowhere.
Do you
ball.
think you'll win your war against narcotics?
It's not my war. It's against the law. My job is to prosecute the laws of this city.
Do you think you can stop people from needing drugs, detective?
I'm asking the questions here.
Then why do you come to me with your stupid questions? You know who controls the drugs in this city.
It's not enough to just survive, Elsa. You have to try and make the world a better place.
Regrets.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Words are just words, Colfax.
She's right. We need to pay a visit to the mixer.
Cohen? Do you know where to find him?
This time of day, you'll find him holding court at the Macambo.
He can wait. There's something I need to be sure of. Give me till tomorrow morning.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do, partner.
I have to tail her. Do not get spotted. Achievement! 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 I must get this achievement! Is she in the taxi? Fuck no. Fuck no. Fuck.
5 George is en route to 496 Broadway. Do you have another assignment here, Central? Units in the vicinity.
Move in. I risk losing the trail. Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Ow! Is that achievement unlocked? Please tell me that's achievement unlocked. Please. It'll make my 20 gamer score dreams. Oh. Do I get my achievement now? Come on. Finish the
LAPD,
cutscene.
we're looking for Mayor Cohen. I believe he has lunch here.
There's not going to be any trouble, is there?
Which table?
Number 3, if you'll follow me. Sirs, Mr. Cohen's table is this way.
Where? Where? Oh, shit. It wasn't.
Hey, Cole, let's get moving.
The shadow achievement. Damn it. I already got the achievement.
My father says I'll never be an actress. My father says I'll never be an actress.
Who the fuck keeps on saying that? My father says I'll never be an actress.
Can I borrow some of that mascara?
God damn it all, I asked them.
LAPD. We have some questions
Hi,
regarding...
Mickey. How's it hanging?
Fine. Just fine, Roy. I see you brought Iga Beaver along. Hope he's not going to put the shakes on me again.
Cole Phelps, Mickey Cohen.
Good afternoon.
He has manners. Aren't you a little green for this kid?
Meet
This is
Johnny
a motherfucking
Stompanato, Cole.
Luigi.
He has the biggest schlong in Hollywood and the smallest gun. Or maybe that's the other way around. I can never quite remember.
You're a funny guy, Roy. Haven't I always said what a funny guy Roy is?
Funny.
How much fun it would be to get together with him sometime.
Poor Johnny. He's the dark, sensitive type. He's a serviceman too, Cole. Johnny was at Okinawa.
You were in the crotch?
6th Marines.
The lieutenant who won the Silver Star up on Sugarloaf. I've heard of you.
Something like that.
All right, have we finished flirting? You got something to discuss, Roy? Or are you gonna stand around beating the meat while my lunch gets cold?
You do not
We have some
know the
questions.
way.
Do I need my lawyer?
Yeah, this guy is all doubt. I
Your
do not
brother-in-law,
believe a
Lenny
word this
Finkelstein,
gangster
was
says.
selling stolen morphine. He had 1/3 of the shipment.
Old news, kid. I don't know anything about what Lenny was up to.
Oh, fuck me.
So I'm supposed to believe that you don't know what happened to the rest of the shipment?
Lenny, God rest his soul, was a moron. He was family, though, and I haven't made a beef about that, so count yourself lucky, kid. The H is a filthy habit, and I don't condone it. The simple solution would be to have all the dope fiends put down.
So you don't know where he got the morphine?
Kid, ask a question you might get an answer to.
We believe there's a link between a group of Marines and the morphine stolen from the SS Coolidge. One of those Marines was shot to death in a club last night.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
So you haven't heard anything about what happened at the 111 Club?
What can I say, kid? I'm shocked that in the land of opportunity, Uncle Sam's finest feel the need to resort to crime.
Fucking dicker.
It's a dangerous business. I can attest to that.
The
I'd
boss
recommend they
shooting.
get out of the life. Quickly.
A few Negroes saying goodbye on the sidewalk will never make the papers, Mickey. But we had a judge in Pasadena say adios the other day. Prominent white people popping their clogs makes everyone nervous.
You know dope has never been my thing, Roy. It's always been for schmendricks like Jack D and Jimmy Utley. But I'll ask around and I'll get back to you. Hey, you boys want some lunch? How about a drink?
We'll take a rain check on that. Come on, Cole, we're leaving.
Damn it.
We have to cut that dope. It looks bad with people dying.
We have to get the rest of it. There's no way of watering down the stuff in those little packages. You have to put the squeeze on those guys and get the rest of it.
They don't seem the type to frighten that easy.
We'll see.
What's going on?
That fucking rat Stoker has gone public about Brenda.
Who is Brenda?
Brenda is L.A.'s most famous madam.
And everyone knows it?
Of course everyone knows. Brenda pays her way.
Are we cops or a collection agency?
Whores have been around since the Bible. Our job is to keep it off the street so Joe Citizen and his wife can stroll around unmolested.
Then we should change the law.
Are you out of your mind? Every politician in America is against prostitution, except when they're using them.
So where does Stoker come in?
He objects to the LAPD and the administration taking its cut.
Is everyone in on this?
Yeah, and that's the problem. From a little acorn does a large tree grow. He could bring the whole thing crashing down on us.
Aren't you supposed to be working,
Sir, do you know which robbery detectives are working the Army surplus theft from the Coolidge?
What's this next one?
Caldwell and McManus? I saw Caldwell in the squad room not long ago if you want to speak to him.
Thank you, sir. We'll do that.
This way.
Okay, I have to follow this guy.
Do you think this lipstick's too light?
Harry, you got a minute?
Sure, Cole, anytime.
You've been working the docks robbery on the SS Coolidge?
Yeah, that's right.
So how do you see it?
Inside job. Either the guys working the wharves or some of the guys on the ship.
I've heard this
What else
voice
was
before.
taken apart from the morphine?
Case of BARs, case of Thompsons, crate of our
Sounds like the
smokes.
guy from
Homicide
Mass
just
Effect.
recovered 3 BARs and a mountain of cigarettes at a shooting at the 111 Club.
No kidding. I better get over there.
Do you have a copy of the manifest?
Yeah. Here it is.
So, how do we connect the docks robbery to the mess at the 111 Club?
Enough to arm 3 companies. Here's our backroom arsenal from the 111 Club. 500,000 cigarettes loose on the streets of L.A. This is the crate we recovered. Some of these guys are from my old unit. They must have finally shipped home. Kelso, Sheldon, McGoldrick.
McGoldrick was on the boat?
Sure, we checked him out.
McGoldrick bought the 111 Club, Harry. His brains are all over the bar.
Looks like whoever stole the dope is getting muscled.
By whom?
Dragner or Cohen. They control the hop.
Detectives, KGPL's going crazy. Shots fired at 1384 North Bronson. Some guy with an automatic spraying a Hollywood bus. They want every car. Go!
Yay! Another
That bum took a
shootout.
swipe at me.
I think I went out the back door.
edition, hot
Come on, run faster. Let me get in the car.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Do we know where we're going?
All units, officers need help at 1384 North Bronson. 1384 North Bronson, shots fired. Any units to handle identified. Code 3.
What the hell gun even is that? It's a fucking machine gun.
Find a way up there and stop that son of a bitch, Cole.
Can't make this shot.
Wow, I just got fucked up. I can't make this shot. You have to reload eventually, you asshole. Oh, really? He auto-corrected his aim pretty fucking quickly.
You're covered, Phelps.
Wow.
Shit, it really hurts.
All units, officer down at 1384 North Bronson. Ambulance en route. Meeting all units. Officers
You're clear, Cole.
Run!
LAPD, drop the gun now!
Potato!
It's one of the BARs.
An M1918A1.
Phone number and restaurant table.
Ew.
know that guy. Felix Alvaro.
He's one of the guys from the ship?
His name was on the manifest.
Looks like McGoldrick wasn't the only one to get a message.
Hey, Alvaro.
Hey, Lieutenant.
He's just a plain detective now, Chico.
Who's the jughead?
This is my partner, Roy Earl. We just want to find out what happened.
What happened is that someone took a shot at my bus. And the cops turned up and start treating me like I'm some sort of Pachuco punk.
Pachuco!
My people have been in California for over 300 years.
Very fucking admirable, Felix.
You hear anything about the big heist on the Coolidge?
Yeah, I heard about it.
So what happened?
Not much. The cops came and interviewed me and all the other guys on the ship.
I was down at the 111 Club this morning, waiting for the medical examiner to scrape Eddie McGoldrick's brains off the bar. You want to tell me anything about that?
I heard that Eddie came into some money. Too bad he didn't keep a low profile. It's a tough break to get through Okinawa and then have to buy it back home.
Who's shooting at you, Felix?
How the fuck do I know?
The dead guy on the roof works for Mickey Cohen. Why would Cohen want you dead?
Man, I don't know anything about Mickey Cohen or any of those gangsters.
Your name was in the sniper's notebook. Level with me, Felix.
Cohen thinks because we were on the boat, we have the morphine. Courtney's meeting those guys to sort it out.
Courtney Sheldon?
Yeah. You remember Sheldon, don't you, Cole?
We'll be in touch, Felix.
You heard that Jack is in L.A.?
I saw his name on the manifest.
He's been here a couple of months.
That was loud.
Sure glad to see you got over your
Achievement
wound,
unlocked.
Lieutenant. I mean, detective.
Pretty cool
Locate
customer.
Jack Kelso.
He's been under fire before.
You buying his story?
Not for a minute. Can you drive to this one?
All right, where to?
Oh, we have to use the phone first. Oh, yeah.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Jack Kelso.
Just a second. Jack Kelso, apartment 4, 1408 North El Centro Avenue, Hollywood.
Thanks, ma'am. You can drive.
Fine, where are we headed?
How well did you know the owner?
McGoldrick? Well enough. He was in my unit.
That's some cruel irony. You survive the war, then get blown to pieces back home.
It happens more than you'd think. Young guys trying to adjust to normal life, getting mixed up in the wrong crowds.
The kid had just bought a nightclub. I'd say he got mixed up in the right crowds.
Until someone filled him full of holes.
You don't come into that kind of money that quickly without pissing a few people off.
This case should be over soon. And then I can get off.
Hello, Jack.
The real.
This is Detective Roy Earl.
Hello, Cole.
We would like a word.
Would you like to come inside?
Actually, we'd prefer if you'd come downtown with us. Do you mind?
Do I have any choice?
No. You don't.
Are you going to tell me what this is all about?
It would be better for all of us if we discussed it at the station.
Bad move, Cole.
How have you been, Jack?
Cut the crap. You pick me up in front of my apartment like a common criminal and then expect small talk? Fuck you.
Do you know that there's a gang war going on in L.A. trying to recover that stolen morphine?
That has nothing to do with me.
I'm sure it would be gripping to hear more of your life story, boys, but the truth is, I don't give a fuck. You were on the boat, Kelso. What happened?
Do you really think a bunch of Marines could muscle in on the dope rackets in this town? Between the Vice Squad and the mob, I hear it's pretty sewn up.
You better watch your mouth.
Did you know that Eddie McGoldrick recently came into money and bought a nightclub?
No, I didn't know that.
Then you didn't know that some mobsters blew his brains out last night?
No, I didn't.
You heard that a crate of BARs went missing?
No, I didn't.
I saw Felix Alvaro today.
Good. How was he?
A little pale. One of Mickey Cohen's goons had emptied about 60 BAR rounds into the bus he was driving. A public bus, in the middle of Hollywood. Are you going to tell me what's going on? Or do more innocent people have to die?
Yeah, and what's in it for you, Cole? Newspapers? More glory? Another promotion?
More
another medal at the
knowledge.
expense of men who fought for their country? Count me out.
What do you know about the Army surplus robbery from the Coolidge, Jack?
What I know is that on 3 separate occasions, you would have been dead if it weren't for me. I don't know anything about the robbery.
I doubt you.
People are dying because morphine intended to help servicemen is being used on the street. Now we have guys from our old unit being killed by mobsters. We can put 2 and 2 together, Jack.
Gratitude isn't a concept that has much effect on you, is it, Cole?
Answer the question, Jack. Let's get this over with.
I was interviewed when the robbery took place. I don't have anything further to add.
Jack, we just want information.
Bullshit, Cole. Did you seriously believe that dragging me down here would get me to give up my own guys? You call yourself a Marine? Trying to make a name for yourself with this shitheel? Look at this chump with his $200 suit and $2,000 car.
The tough guy act is really impressive. I like you, Jack. I'd like to make you for this. I really would. I'm going to be working on it and keeping an eye on you. You can go now.
Shooting, Robert Steiner, 6780 West Sunset Boulevard. The victim is a Chris Majowski.
Another name from the manifest? How many more friends of yours are going to get plugged today?
Talk about tension. That was like being trapped in an elevator with a married couple who can't decide whether they love each other or hate each other.
We go back a long way.
You went too easy on him. Next time, you leave it to me. I know how to handle that smug son of a bitch.
You don't. Jack will never give up his own men.
Now for a shootout.
They just walked up and shot the man. 2 of them officers, they went that way.
Go on, get after him.
Jack was a company sergeant. He would never get involved in something like this.
We brace him and drag him downtown.
Won't work. He's a tough customer.
Step on it, huh? Just give me a little closer. Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
Oh, yeah.
I can't take the shot from here, Cole.
Well, if your shooting was
Can't
better,
hit a target that isn't there, Phelps. Getting close. Steer him off the tar. Keep it steady, and I'll try to bust his tires. Hit him. Clear this asshole off the road.
I'm trying.
It's no good. We need to get closer.
Damn. M1918A2.
An LAPD file. We have a traitor in our midst. All of the names on the list have a hit team assigned to them. Cohen is meeting with Sheldon tonight.
We need to get to those guys fast, otherwise there'll be no case.
We have to look at damage limitation. We can't allow that strumpet Brent Allen to bring down the whole administration.
We've got to put a lid on the press. Can someone talk to Harry over at the Times?
It's too late. The Times would look ridiculous if we dropped the story now.
Who is this Stoker?
Stoker's a lily-white. Nothing that will fix this in the short term.
My law and order credentials are disappearing as we speak.
Can we get Brenda to leave town?
Yes, we can, but she won't go quietly. Brenda
Surprise,
has
motherfucker! Can she at least lay low?
That's already been taken care of.
Mayor? District Attorney.
Surprise,
Who is this guy? And what does he want, Horrell?
Name's Roy Earl, detective, administrative vice.
Aren't you one of the clowns that got us into this mess?
Oh, I think that the orders regarding Brenda come down, not up, Mayor. I have a human interest story. It involves a certain LAPD cop, a hero from the war, who has let his beautiful wife and kids down, who has betrayed America for a German junkie whore, who has abandoned his pledge to the LAPD and his commitment to the public we all serve. Could be all over the papers by tomorrow, and you would be off the hook.
So what do you want in return, Roy? Fingering a fellow officer.
Oh.
You know the way. You can drive.
Where are we going?
They're taking out all the guys from the ship.
Why? How does that get them the dope?
They obviously don't know who has the morphine, and they're waiting for someone to crack.
Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
Tell Courtney. Bad luck. It was worth a try. It was worth a try.
Wait, what the fuck?
God.
Oh, hey there, Spawn AI.
Polar Bear Ice Company. Really did it. Wonder whether it was worth it.
Most people never get the chance to be rich. Wouldn't you risk it?
Them again. Just death. Have you got anything on you?
Looks like Sheldon is bringing his own fire team with him.
Ah. Right, they're all dead. Time to live.
Juski, Beckett, Goldrick, Driscoll, these are good guys. Why did they get wrapped up in this thing?
Not everyone has your unwavering restraint in the face of temptation, Cole.
This isn't looking good. I feel like the fat kid at the back of a race.
You sure it's Cohen making the hits?
All fingers point his way.
Fuck's sake.
Your buddies are in way over their heads. Being a Marine doesn't mean shit out here.
Damn cop just stood in front of my car for like 30 seconds. Why nothing? Holy shit!
Get in close and steer him off the tar.
Well, you just got
I can't take the shot from here, Cole. Hit it. Clear this asshole off the road. I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps.
Son of a bitch.
Step on it, huh? Just give me a little closer. Hit him. Clear this asshole off the road. I'll try for the tires. Keep your foot down.
LAPD, put your hands in the air.
Get out of the car. Come on. Damn it.
You're behind the wheel.
Do we know where we're going?
this mission's almost finished. And then I'll probably get off. It's almost midnight here. Then it's just watching time.
There, light them up.
All right, let's kill these rat bastards.
On the roof, Cole, nail him! Move, I got you. Throw out the guns.
Step on it.
Keep moving, I'll cover you.
Get the line, Pick up the fucking gun.
Find some cover.
Shot me.
Stay in cover.
Where is he? Lost him.
They're making a run for it after them.
One of these guys.
Get in cover.
Reloading. Moan, yeah.
I'm gonna put out an APB on every one of the sons of bitches on that.
KGPL to Car 11K. Car 11 King, come in.
Car 11 King.
11K, go to Hollywood Station. Hey, Courtney Sheldon is at Hollywood Station requesting an interview with Detective Cole Phelps.
Well, I'll be damned.
That's not correct protocol, 11K. I'll take that as a roger.
Car 11 King en route.
That is not proper anal. So let's go back to the police station.
Can you drive to this one?
Fine, where are we headed?
Roy, in my office, if you please.
I'm working a major case. I'm not close, Cap. It's gonna have to wait.
Let Phelps do the interrogation.
But, Cap.
No buts. This is more important.
Which room is it? Is it interrogation room number
Put it down
1 or
myself.
is it interrogation room number 2?
You're in interview 2, Phelps.
Oh, he's right there.
Sheldon, is this your attorney?
No, detective. This is Dr. Harlan Fontaine. He came down here to help me out.
How do you do, sir?
You stole the morphine from the Coolidge.
You can't prove that.
Let's see if I can try.
Yes, I
And
can.
what is your relationship to Sheldon, sir?
Tutor, mentor. Mr. Sheldon is a medical student of mine. He has a very bright future.
Oh, that's nice to know. Too bad all of your war buddies won't get to see your graduation. I would have asked Beckett or Majewski or Driscoll about their involvement, but that's difficult, considering they're all dead. That leaves you, Sheldon.
You can't blame their deaths on me, Phelps.
You're lying, Courtney. The other guys aren't smart enough to attempt something like this. You either give it up, or I go after Jack for it.
And how do you prove that, Cole?
We know about your showdown with Cohen. We found notes on your guys.
Cohen is hitting our old deal. He believes we have the morphine. I told him that we don't have it. And that's the truth. Isn't it, Doc?
I believe Mr. Sheldon. I think he's telling the truth, Detective.
You were on the ship, Sheldon.
Yes, that's correct.
So you had opportunity.
But it doesn't mean that I was involved.
Yes, it does.
So you don't mind that the mob executed McGoldrick, Driscoll, and Beckett to get to you?
I don't know why you're trying to pin this on me. Where's your proof?
Beckett had a message for you before he died. Bad luck. It was worth a try.
I feel bad about Beckett, Phelps. He was a hard charger. Those guys deserve more. I don't blame them for taking their shot.
Have you finished, Detective?
No.
I'm just getting started. You have an answer for everything, Courtney. Let's hope Jack does, because now I'm going after him. Is there anyone you're not prepared to sacrifice?
Jack is not in this. He's a good guy.
You or Jack, Courtney. I don't care who goes to jail. I just want the morphine off the street.
What are you offering, Cole?
Don't be ridiculous, son. This man is gambling.
What's your offer?
Doctor, good to see you.
I'm conducting an investigation.
Upstairs in my office now.
This man is about to confess.
As of now, you're suspended from duty, pending a fitness review.
What are you talking about?
You heard the man, Phelps. Upstairs and face the music like the hero you were.
Oh.
You certainly had us fooled, Detective. Phelps, you're one of my favorite sons. You've broken this old man's heart.
Sir, what is going on?
You're suspended, Phelps. Hand over your badge and gun.
Don't keep him waiting.
What is going on here?
Your wife's attorney has pictures of you and the German. Compromising pictures.
She's pressing charges. You'll be formally charged with adultery. A criminal cannot serve as an LAPD officer, as I'm sure you're aware.
I don't understand.
How could you do it, lad? Your wife, your children, consorting with the enemy and a dope fiend at that. You're lucky the war is over. You'd be taken out and shot. The department doesn't need this kind of publicity, Phelps. Hand over the gun, keep your head down until your board hearing. I forbid you to make any comments to the press. What the hell were you thinking?
I don't even know what the fuck is going on right now.
Marie, listen, Marie, I need to explain.
Please leave. You're upsetting the girls.
Let me see them, Marie. They're my daughters.
Go to her, Cole. You have done enough damage here. Do you want me to call the police?
For God's sake, Marie. Can't we at least talk?
What is there to talk about? Do you love her? Do you? What were you thinking? What about our children? Can you imagine what this has been like for them? Go away, Cole. My father has hired an attorney and you will be hearing from him.
I'd like to explain, Marie. I'd like to tell you what I've been going through.
What you've been going through. I have had reporters camped out on the front lawn all morning. I can't stand it, Cole.
Very suspicious. Okay then. Demoted to arson desk. Five stars. Well, that is it. If I can even quit. That is the end of the stream. Thanks for watching.